Hi everyone, it's Tasha here, the host of Sisters God Podcast, and I have a word for you guys today as I was getting my twins ready for bed and cleaning up my house and just talking to God. And I have been struggling with something for the last 3-4 days, and I was losing my faith in a particular area of my life. And I kept asking God, like, how do you want me to navigate through this situation, knowing what I know and knowing what you have for me, but yet I am supposed to do nothing with this information. And today he gave me the answer. He told me that I need to have unwavering faith. And so it made me realize that in a lot of areas in our lives, we grow impatient with a lot of things. We also lose faith in a lot of areas. Some of us have been trying for something for years and it still hasn't happened. Or sometimes you just feel like you're getting the crappy end of the stick. You've been really doing what you need to do. You've been a good person. You've been kind, you've been connecting with God, you've been just overall trying to keep that heart posture for yourself and most importantly for God. And it just seems like in a certain area in your life, you just keep hitting a dead end and you get defeated a little bit each and every time. And that's what was happening to me. And so I know if it's happening for me, it's happening for other people. And the whole reason I get on here is to talk about my relationship with God and also to share with you guys some things that he may want me to tell you guys. But in this particular area, God wants me to tell you guys that you need to have unwavering faith. Your faith needs to be strong in him and what he promises you. And he knows the answers to everything. We don't need to know what's going to happen next. We don't need to know what steps to take next. We don't need to count on the outside things or outside people to help us along that way. We can rely on our unwavering Father who knows what he wants for us and knows what he called us to do. He knew that way before we even were formed. And if we put our faith in him and not the outside things, we'll get far in life. And I just wanted to get on here to remind you guys to restore your faith in him. The minute we try to gain some type of control over our lives and the things that we want for ourselves, we no longer are following God's path for ourselves. And I had noticed that I've been working in my power and not God's power. And I have also noticed that the more I start working in my flesh, things start to flare up more. And in this particular area of my life, I was like, wow, I'm really doing everything that, I think I should be doing. And it's just, I keep hitting the same wall over and over and over again. And it started to change my demeanor a little bit. I really was, in a slump kind of, because I just didn't understand. I'm like, what else could I do to make this particular situation any different? And when God was talking to me about this situation and just about how I need to handle it, he just kept reiterating to me faith, 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 faith. So I just want to share my story, but I also want you guys to look at your life now and look at that thing that has been not going your way, whatever it may be, whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a situation with a family member, or, just anything. It could be something spiritual as well. I just want you to look at the areas in your life where you know or you feel like you should be doing better in, and ask yourself, have you really given over that situation to God? And have you had all the faith that you could possibly have? And not in that situation, but do you have the faith that you need to have in God? And just think about that a little bit more. And I just hope that this video reaches someone who is low on faith, and I hope it encourages you that you don't have to know it all, but the minute that you start trusting God and giving him your faith over to him, he will make whatever is called for that situation to happen. And even when the outcome isn't your outcome, I feel like it's also supposed to be that way. So you should be even happier if that outcome isn't exactly what you wanted, because for whatever reason, it goes back to having faith and trusting God that his way is better than the way that you want it. So that was it. Bye.